Welcome, it's King Lizzard on Xbox One with Tom Clancy's The Division, and this is the full game, and this is a mission called Madison Field Hospital. Now the task here we have as the Division is to free a doctor. Once you get this doctor, you can take her back to your base of operations and she will actually help you open up part of the hospital, or at least run the hospital and work out what's going on with the virus and stuff. So quite a tough mission here. I've actually come in here on hard. I have done it on normal before, and the difference is normal, these are normally, I think they're level 8 enemy. Now I've actually got level 16 enemy here with shields. This is going to be quite interesting. I've never done it before, so let's see what happens. It's pretty tough getting these guys down. I've got a bit of shotgun action there, trying to take that guy out. They're already on my case, giving me a tough time, and that's one of the things to notice about the AI in this game. They will come in and give you grief, especially when they know you're in trouble as well. Quickly get behind this post. So what I'm going to have to do here to survive this is basically move around a lot and, you know, keep on my toes. That guy, excellent, nice shotgun kill for him. The other thing I'm going to have to watch here as well is my ammo, because it's very likely I'm going to start getting low on some ammo during the course of this. Now I'm actually level 16, as you can see there in the top right, but only just. My weapons, my best damage weapons, are in the 5,000 DPS range. They're not. I know people that are my level with much better weapons, put it that way. So these aren't the best weapons you can get. I do actually have one of the heal options on, and I've also got this fire turret on as my skills. This fire turret hopefully is going to save my skin here and take this guy out for me. Just quick reload, change over to my MP5, get a few shots on this guy, get back in cover. Unfortunately the turret's gone way too close to that barrier there, so that isn't helping me, because obviously it can't shoot through that barrier. If he runs past it, then I might get lucky. Get my magnum out. Yep, the turret's going to go to town on his ass now. Excellent stuff, and managed to take him down. So, pick up some goodies. Hopefully some first aid and stuff here. Currently got 3 first aids. You can see on my inventory there, on that orange tag, which is my health bar. So basically you get 3 chunks of health, if you like. There is a guy at the top of the left stairs, or escalator I should say. He's quite a tough cookie, this guy, and getting up here is going to be interesting. So I'm going to have to use my head to get up here. What I'm thinking is, I don't think I'm going to get much damage down here on him. I'm going to have to get up close and personal up there, which is going to put me in danger. And what I could do is go up and lodge my turret on the floor next to him, and hope that I can get up the stairs without taking too much damage. It won't throw up from there. I'm going to have to go further up the stairs here. There. That'll do. In we go. Let's get the marshmallows on. Toast this guy up a bit. Give him some shotgun action. Die. Excellent. He's down. And that's the first part, or first checkpoint of this Madison Field Hospital level. And one of the good things about Division is its checkpoints are quite good checkpoints. There's nothing worse than playing a game and then the checkpoint is right at the beginning of the level, or, you know, miles back from where you originally were. I absolutely hate that in games. The checkpoints in the Division that I've seen in all the missions I've played so far have been good checkpoints, and quite fair checkpoints. So, you know, if you do make a mistake, for instance, if I die on the next section, I'm going to come back to where I just have been now, just before I run into that security room. So that's, you know, it's quite a nice checkpoint, if you like, because the next bit is a whole bunch of shooting too. Now what I have done with this video is I've cut out the boring bits, me running through down a few corridors where there's no action. So what I'll do is cut straight to the chase, to the action scenes, or at least to those scenes leading to action quite immediately. Try not to bore you too much. Now there is a restock here, as you can see. There's lots of restocks in the level. Sometimes you get 1 or 2. So always make a point of using those, especially if you're playing hard, because hard, as you're seeing right now, is pretty brutal. This area is going to be really interesting, because this was quite tough on normal. So doing this solo is going to be really hard work. Last time I played this on normal, I did actually have a couple of other people with me as well. Not that I needed them, but you know, we took it out pretty quick. Now I'm not sure whether the enemy I'm getting here is meant for a single person or it's meant for 4 people. I don't know if it ramps up with 4 people, so I'm going to try and convince my gaming buddies to jump in with me on this. Oh, they've got a grenade on me, that's what that red circle is. So if you see that red circle around you, that means the enemy's targeted you, and you're going to get a grenade land on you at any minute. The great thing is, if they're going to throw a grenade, you can shoot them and get them to drop it, which kind of keeps them out your face for a bit while you deal with other problems like this guy creeping up on me. The other great thing about the AI is they're very tactical. They will crossfire you. They will, you know, go around the sides of you. If they see that you're in trouble, they'll rush you. Also, if their shields are dropping or dropped, they'll back off and try to take cover and try to save themselves. So they want to stay alive just as much as you do. So I do really like the AI in the game. You get the odd dumb moment, you know, they're not perfect, but to be honest, they're one of the better AIs I've seen in video games. Now, in terms of busyness, in the general open world, there isn't as much, I would say, in the general open world as there is in Destiny. Destiny is definitely a lot more populated on the planets and stuff. There's a lot more to kill and take out than there is in the Division at the moment, but obviously it's early days, so that may change. But these actual story missions and some of the encounters are quite impressive. Story missions most specifically are my favourite part of this game because they are, you know, quite large story missions, and they offer a lot of action, like this particular level, Madison Field Hospital. So I've got that turret in there toasting that guy up nicely, giving him the marshmallow treatment. And there's lots of that gas you can see floating around. It's a disorientation gas. If the enemy hit you with that, or if you hit the enemy with that, it'll actually change your directions. So what used to be go forward is go back, and vice versa. Not always exactly in that order, but it'll basically mess up your controls. So you will actually get confused by it as well, because obviously you'll have to work out which direction is now forward and which is back in order to get yourself back into safety. So it's quite a unique little grenade, if you like. You've got incendiary grenades, you've got your normal frag grenades, you've got flashbangs, you've got EMPs. You know, there's a whole bunch of different weaponry. All of the weapons in this game are also, you know, real-world weapons. Things like the MP5 I'm using here. I've got, I think I'm using an 870M shotgun. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but there are, though, you know, the 870s in there. Pretty much everything you've seen in a Tom Clancy game before, like Rainbow, for instance, is in this game, plus a few more. There's a lot of different weapons I'm seeing so far, and also at the moment, obviously it's early days, I'm level 16, but at the moment I'm seeing a lot of progressive drops. So for instance, I don't always constantly pick up weapons that are lower. There is, you know, more frequently I'm getting better weapons than I'm getting bad weapons, or, you know, weapons that are useless to me. Obviously weapons that are useless also have their uses, because you can turn them into weapon parts to make other weapons, which is something that you do via crafting station in the main base of operations in the Division. So these guys, as you can see, they're flanking me here, they're giving me a hard time. I managed to get myself in this little room, which is good and bad, because obviously if they chuck a grenade in here and I can't get out quickly, which in combined areas like this, that is a good possibility, I'm going to be done for. I've got a guy behind me, a guy in front of me. I managed to pin him down. Get shot from behind. Use that wall as cover. I'm going to go in real close with this guy. I'm taking a real chance here. Oh, that was lucky. Taking big damage. I haven't got my first aid at the moment, and I'm out of first aid in general, so I'm in deep here at the moment. I've got to really play this out smart. I'm not sure how many enemy are left. I think I've got 1 or 2. Give that guy a bit of a toasting back there again. See how we get on. Excellent stuff. There's a purple guy and a yellow guy. And the yellow guys are harder, just like they are in Destiny. The purple guys, obviously we don't have purple in Destiny. These guys are the lower level hard guys. So anyone yellow is going to be real tough to take down. Anyone purple with a shield is going to be pretty tough to take down as well, but a lot easier than those yellow guys. So if you can hear groaning, it's because I've got my pet Condotulia sat on my lap here, mumbling away. He won't let me do any recording without squeaking all the time. So I'm actually holding him in my arms to stop him squeaking on the floor, so I have a chance of recording something. So, bit useless information there, but just in case you hear the odd groan, it's not me, it's my dog Kato. So anyway, getting real hot. I nearly got this guy pinned down. I'm hoping no more enemy coming after this. They love grenading me here at the moment. I'm going to do a lot of switch, transition of positions. Excellent, he's down. So I've got another 2 back there. I've just taken 1 out, I've got 2 more. Jesus, this is tough. And obviously normally you'd clear this area in normal within a couple of minutes. You're normally through here. Obviously doing it hard on your own is a real challenge, and as you know, I like my challenges. So, oh, nearly dead, not good. Need to get that health kit. So this kit you see me chucking out here will actually heal this whole area. So anyone that's in this area will over time heal. Now, what you'll see me switch to later on in the level is an immediate heal. And the reason for that is that this thing really ramps up near the end. This particular level is really nasty on the last level. So what
Scandal and her staff are still upstairs.
This one does, it's good for you and the team. So if you've got team members, this will actually heal you and the team members. And also you can set it up so that it will allow a down team member to crawl to it and revive themselves if they're down. Now if someone dies in the level and you're playing co-op, you can actually revive them. It just takes a really long time compared to the normal revive. So it is possible to get someone back from being dead. But the other thing was, and you'll see this in one or two of my other videos, is that for instance if you've got snipers in an area and they shoot you and get you down, they see you crawling to one of those medic stations, they actually shoot the medic station to stop you getting to it. And then once they've done that, they'll pin you down again and take you out and kill you permanently, so that you can't respawn, or at least so that it can draw out your team members for them to shoot. You know, that's what I'm saying about AI in this game. It is really, really impressive. I'm quite happy with it. So I cleared this area out, just running around grabbing the odd goodie bag. So these are where all the main goodie bags are. These are things like first aid, you know, grenade, replenishment, some ammo, that kind of stuff. Anything that is a white bar going up in the air is sometimes something to collect. That is the basic gear, if you like. Green is standard gear. You've got blue, which is specialized, and purple, which is a slightly higher end gun. I can't remember the exact names. I might be getting them slightly the wrong way around. And then you've got an orange or a yellow gun, if you like, which is your exotic equivalent. So it's quite similar to Destiny in terms of the way that the guns and their rarities are set up, or you know how unique they are. So this particular cafe here, having a bit of a shootout. I normally do try and sneak all the way down here. You can actually run all the way down this left side without setting those guys off over there. However, when you get through the doors, there are normally 2 or 3 people shooting at you, and that's why I'm doing this out here at the moment, because I need to clear these guys out because they're a lot tougher before I get face to face with those guys down at the bottom there through those doors. But I'm hoping the guys at the bottom through the doors are going to come up here with these guys, rather than give me grief where I am. We shall see. But it's going to be quite tough if I go through those doors and I've got the normal enemy that I normally have there. I'm sticking with the MP5. I do have a sniper, but I find the sniper's just too slow to reload and aim to take people out quickly. By the time I actually hit things, I've taken most of the damage myself. So I'm sticking with the MP5. The other thing with the MP5, as a submachine gun, I can, you know, stick it over the top of the counter and do some, free fire over the top of the counter without moving out of cover. You can still get hit by doing that, as you can see here. I'm taking a lot of damage just by doing that alone. So a bit of first aid there. Still quite a bit of action coming from over there. Not sure how many I've got. I think I've got 2 on me at the moment. 3 on me actually. Good. See if I can get this turret right between those two. If I can, it will toast them up nicely. And a grenade for good measure. Excellent. That's one less. Did some damage on him. There's someone else there. Still free. One of the others has come through now. Possibly one of those guys I was talking about through that doorway. Can I get a good hit? I can get a reasonable hit on him from here with a shotgun I have. This shotgun is a 4,000 something damage shotgun, so it's quite a reasonable damage. I do actually now have a, I think it's a 6,000 damage SGS shotgun, which is like an automatic shotgun, which is very nice. So chuck that turret out, toast these guys up a bit, get those marshmallows on the go again. Excellent, there we go. It doesn't shoot immediately when it lands, it takes it a bit of time to calibrate and work out where people are. Now it's taking those shields out, which is allowing me to pick those guys up a lot quicker. Excellent, that was nicely done. So it ain't over yet though, things are going to get a lot busier in a second once I get through these doors. I'm hoping there's going to be no enemy here, we shall see. Excellent, they did what I thought they would, which is clear out and run into that area where the enemy are. I'll just check this door just in case. No, we're good. So there's the doctor that we're trying to free. So at this point we're going to get enemy rush in on us.
Morning. Hostiles detected.
Here we go. And these guys currently are purple. Hopefully they're going to stay that way. Oh no! I was trying to throw out my turret and I got the wrong button, and now my first aid's all the way down there. That's not a good move. Oh shit! Get out of it! Oh, not good. Oh, that's bad. I took some serious... Oh, I didn't take massive amounts of damage. I thought I took some big damage there. That was lucky. Get this guy some flamethrower turret. Now it's back. A bit of close quarter shotgun. I'm not hitting him, that's not good. I need to reload. I hope I can't toast that doctor there. Could be end of level if he gets in the way of that thing. Good thing about the AI characters that I've seen so far actually is they do pretty much stay still while you're playing the game. There's nothing worse than trying to keep someone alive in the game and they're running in front of enemy fire. So in this case she doesn't get in any way involved in this battle with the enemy, so you're quite safe in terms of AI. Oh, big hits there. Quick heal on myself. My self-heal ability, or first aid I should say I used there. Oh, nice shot to the head, that took him out right away. Gonna get up close and personal with this sucker. Get my first aid on, get in there, give him some close quarters shotgun action. Excellent. Get myself healed up again. These baseball bat guys are evil. They literally run up on you and scare the life out of you sometimes because you haven't seen them. Let's take him down with a nice face shot again. Okay, we got more guys in that dining area over there. Quick reload the MP5. Now holding the left D-pad is how you throw your grenade, and then you pretty much move your stick to aim where you're going to throw it if you like. You'll get like a circle on the ground that shows where it's going to land. If you press and hold the left D-pad, it will actually select which type of grenade you're going to use, and I think there's about 6 or 7 grenade types, which is also quite impressive. Ammo in general in this game is not too bad. You will find yourself going through it quite quickly, but generally the enemy will drop enough for you to sustain yourself if you like. In hard mode though, it's definitely a bit tougher. I haven't had any real problems yet with running out of ammo as such, but I've been a little close at times, or I felt a little stressed at times. So cleared out the diner. So I've done all of this in one life, by the way, no deaths here, no cuts or edits. Now this was a cut because I did actually get taken out by this main boss twice. Twice I got all of the enemy down to the very last big boss man, and twice I almost got him and he got me. So this is my third attempt here to get this done, and I've narrated every single one of these attempts, which is really annoying. So you kind of get near the end and you think you're going to wrap it up and then you've got to start all over again. So my throat is a little croaky because of that, so forgive me. Now this boss is pretty tough. This area here I'm sat in kind of lets me filter the enemy towards me. So I've kind of got this funnel where they're trying to come at me in this direction. And they will come from the sides as well, but it's going to keep the enemy quite close quarters to me, which is going to allow me to get some shotgun damage and stuff on them, which is how I'm going to take these guys down quickly with a shotgun. With the MP5 it's going to take a lot of work to get these guys down. This grenade, it's a disorientation grenade, hence why I didn't move. It will kind of bugger up or mess up my maneuvering. As I said earlier, it will kind of make your controls screw up, but given these are disorientation grenades, they're not actually physically harming my health. They just mess up your coordination of how you move your character, hence why I've stayed where I am. So don't go rushing out for disorientation grenades, you don't have to. Obviously if you're close quarters an enemy though, you might want to get somewhere else so that you can at least get some good shots on them and know what's going on. But it does work really well, as I was saying earlier, that disorientation grenade, because it really gets you panicking if if you're in close quarters with something you need to take down and you can't quite get your aim on them. The green bar there is a goodie that's been dropped for me of some flavour. That could be anything from knee pads to chest armour to weapons and stuff. So okay, plenty more enemy coming in. Get a few shots on these guys before they get close. They get close enough, hopefully my turret will be ready before they get here, because that can then back me up on the right side. And normally what you would do in normal, when I did this, I was actually further right and just sat back behind some of the similar sort of structures back there, and it was enough to pick all of these smaller guys off and the big guy. At hard mode, obviously they're a lot more difficult to kill. They get a lot closer and a lot more up close and personal with you. So it really is pretty tough. Now, some cover might look safe. If you start taking damage, it's not good cover. You need to move on. Something or someone can see you and get a shot on you. Oh, he got past. Oh, fortunately for me, that turret did some good work. I'm going to take cover back here for the moment, recuperate, get my first aid back up. That leaves me with 2 first aids. Everything's kicking off there. Look at this guy. They mean business. So that's the machine gunner at the back there giving me grief.
Additional hostiles incoming.
And that guy with his shotgun, which I've just taken down. Now, there's a lot of character customization options in terms of clothing and stuff. Setting up your character as such, there isn't a huge amount of things you can do with the the facials and the hair and stuff, but there's a fair few. It's not minuscule by any means, but it's a bit less than I was hoping for, probably most people were hoping for, but it does look really good. The models look absolutely fantastic, and the game areas as well. The detail that Ubisoft have put into this game is absolutely phenomenal. You'll go into a room and there'll be all singular graphical items like cups and plates and stuff like that will move around in the room. They're not part of the graphics as they normally are. A lot of places you go into, everything's solid and kind of stuck down, but a lot of the areas in the Division are actually got lots of individual objects. It really does look fantastic, and the level of detail is just amazing, to be honest. It really is a beautiful looking game, this. So that's the main boss there, you can see, with that yellow rocket launcher symbol on him. He will take me down in no time at all at this level. So I'm taking no chances and hoping I can get most of this done from here, where it's safe. Or I'm taking big damage. See that guy? He's climbed up high to get some shots on me. This is the kind of stuff the AI do. They're trying to draw me out here so that the big man can get some damage on him. Chuck that grenade out. Just do some damage. Oh, lovely. Got that guy there with a shotgun. Give that guy a bit of a toasting. Get some shotgun shots in on him while he's there. Hopefully I can do some big damage to this guy, take him out of the equation, so all I've got is the big man to deal with. You're getting a pretty good roast in there. another grenade out. Right, this guy's up here. Excellent, he's down. So just the big man himself left now. My best weapon to finish this is going to be my shotgun, basically, because that does big damage in single shots. So I'm going to have to try and get close and personal with this guy without getting myself into trouble, if you like. So he's coming around already on me. I definitely don't want to get too close to him. Quick reload of the MP5. He's having a real good go at me here. And he must at some point surely reload his weapon. There we go, he's reloading. Let's get that flame turret out in this case. Hopefully. Excellent. That's given him a bit of grief. Exactly what we want. Chuck a grenade out as well. Give him something else to play with. He's barely got any damage on his shield. I don't know if his shield regenerates that hard, I'm not sure. But I definitely didn't get much in the way of damage on him, I know that, because I was too busy taking out the smaller guys. Because once you get the smaller guys down, you won't get any more, so then you're kind of free to take your time with the boss man and, you know, work out a strategy and stuff without getting shot in the back. I'm getting some good damage on him there. He returns to favour with some interest. Got no grenades, took some big damage there as well. Cover fire here. I'm using a lot of Omni dead. Quick replenishment of health there. That was not good. I'm going to back off there. Get myself healed up. See if I can sneak around this guy. Now the good thing is as well, if the enemy doesn't see where you've gone, they will continually shoot where you were. Obviously until you hit them from a different position. But it does allow you to sneak up on them on occasion as well, depending on the level, of course. So deploy my flame turret again. That hopefully is going to do him some damage, and because that flame turret's coming from that direction, I'm hoping I can sneak round on him again and get some more damage from behind. Yeah, he's preoccupied with that flamethrower, which is good. Allows me to get some additional shots in on him. He's now got me in his sights. Oh, big damage again. Quick hit. Oh, that was close. I thought I'd run out of health then. That was so close. I nearly got his shield out. Once his shield's off, killing him is going to be a hell of a lot easier. It's just getting that shield down is a bit of a nightmare. Look at that. So now shotgun shots in. I should be able to finish him. Excellent. That is mission completed for Madison Field Hospital. That was pretty tough, but achievable as a single player, as you just said. Obviously, like I said, on this particular section of the game, I did die a couple of times. But it was, you know, it was dead close. I had this guy to literally no life. Now, just in case you're interested, I did snap on at the end of this video the weapons that I used. One, so you get to look at what the weapons look like in the game, how some of the menus look, but also so you get to see what I was using and what level they were to take out those hard enemies. So I'll take this opportunity to thank you guys and gals for watching. This was The Division and Madison Field Hospital on hard solo. I'll be back again soon with plenty more Division action and plenty more other gaming action on King Lizzard's Game Lounge. Please be kind enough to rate, and if you're not a subscriber, don't be shy. Click that sub button. Take care, keep well, and keep watching.